Hello, in this video, we'll briefly go through the blueprint of the soul, the concepts called soul's blueprint. So what is your soul's blueprint? What does that even mean? So think of your soul's blueprint as your personal life map. It's like a plan or a script outline, an energetic script that lays out the unique patterns, lessons, talents that you have, the challenges that you face, which your soul has signed up for in this lifetime. So each and every one of us has specifically designed blueprint during our pre-birth planning sessions. So do we really plan something for this lifetime before our birth? Yes, that's called pre-birth planning. So every single person has a blueprint. Even if you don't know what it is, you still have a soul's blueprint out there. But don't worry, it's not like a strict um, set in stone plan. It's more like a very flexible, evolving storyline that helps guide all of us along this lifetime and more so in our spiritual path. So, getting to know of your soul blueprint can bring a ton of clarity about your purpose, the challenges that you face, and the unique gifts sometimes that you have. It's not just about curiosity, it's about realigning with who you truly are. Imagine having a celestial guidebook that helps you navigate all the twists and turns of life. So that's what your soul blueprint does. There is a word, Sanskrit word called swadharma, which means one's personal dharma, one's personal purpose, life purpose, which aligns with an individual's unique journey, unique karmic journey, if I can qualify so. So your soul's journey is not random. It follows a pattern shaped by your past karma. Karma, I've explained probably in my previous videos, as cause and effect. So your soul's journey is not random. It follows a pattern which is shaped by your past karma and desires, which we call vasanas in the Eastern spiritual traditions, and also the lessons needed for evolution. So, an example I can think of is a warrior like Arjuna in the story of Mahabharata, or in the scene of Bhagavad Gita. A warrior like Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita had Kshatriya dharma, which means warrior's duty. Dharma is more of duty, aligned with life's purpose. So what I was saying about Arjuna was that he has Kshatriya Dharma, a warrior's duty, which was his blueprint for his spiritual growth, even though he initially resisted it. And then Krishna advised him, guided him, enlightened him. And so he had to do his dharma eventually. So let's go ahead and figure out what is this blueprint that we are talking about for each one of us. The blueprint is like, as I said, your personal life map in a very simplistic terms. Now, the question that you might have is who decided and designed this blueprint for this lifetime? So before we are born, every soul works with the higher spiritual beings. We can call them guides to design a blueprint. We don't do these things all alone. We have actually a council of guides, and then we have our own spirit guides and angels. So we have a battalion of people actually throughout our life helping us, whether we realize it or not. So before we are born, we kind of work with these spiritual beings, our guides, this council to design a blueprint. And the blueprint includes details like where we are born, what family do we enter, who do we choose as parents? Yes, so we did choose our parents if we didn't realize that. So the family we enter, parents you choose, the challenges we'll face, and the opportunities that come our way. Now, all of this is based on past karmic imprints and what our soul is aiming to learn and evolve through. So there could be key life lessons embedded into the whole blueprint. Life lessons like compassion, it could be patience, it could be resilience and forgiveness, trust, etc., are woven into our journey, with also people and experiences around us playing a big role in our growth. So while every event on a day-to-day basis is not planned to the T, there is certainly lessons and experiences planned. So based on your vibrational level on any given single day, you attract people and experiences of similar vibration. So that's what happens on a day-to-day basis. Now, moving on to another, I touched upon it, and another important aspect that I should mention while discussing blueprint is your karma and soul's lessons. So your soul's blueprint is deeply connected to karma, which means what? Past actions. And your blueprint is deeply connected to your karma and dharma. Dharma is your soul's purpose. And that gives you a framework for spiritual development through this lifetime. So, in this lifetime, as I said before, it includes experiences, lessons, challenges, and potential that your soul carries across various lifetimes. It can include even agreements with other souls. Like soul contracts, the partner that you have in your life, or your parents, or your children. These are some of the soul contracts that we would have signed before coming into this lifetime, that help both the parties grow, you and people or souls you have contract with. This is why certain people, whether they uplift or they challenge you, play such significant roles in our lives. It could be our parents, it could be some friends, it could be a partner, some relationships. So these experiences and challenges in our lives are not really accidents. That's what I want to emphasize. They are designed. We chose this. Now we have forgotten all of that. They are designed for our spiritual progress. When we die, the way we die also is planned ahead, while there can be two or more exit points. By exit points, I mean the physical death opportunities in our life. So when someone we hear has to go through a violent death situation or prolonged illness followed by death, the very nature of how they would die is also planned before they took this physical incarnation. Now, I want to touch upon how dharma that I mentioned before can act as a guide. Dharma is the most desired way to act within karma. If you follow your dharma is what you are meant to do, right? Your purpose. If you follow your dharma, you dissolve all the undesired karma and move closer and closer to your higher self. Dharma, if I can bring in an analogy, is like a compass that helps you align your actions with your soul's purpose. So if you live according to your dharma, you accelerate your spiritual evolution and fulfillment of your blueprint eventually. So if you stray from dharma, let's say due to ego, attachments, or distractions, you create resistance and prolong the soul's journey through many, many cycles of rebirth. Now, repeated patterns in life, for example, leadership opportunities, lack of opportunities, financial struggles, relationships, all these, whether relationships are complex or smooth ones, all these indicate lessons your soul is meant to learn. Your greatest obstacles can point toward your greatest dharma or lessons. So, life challenges are really learning opportunities. Once you start understanding your soul's purpose, those tough moments in life stop looking like obstacles and start looking like learning opportunities. This shifted perspective can completely change how you experience challenges, making them feel less like roadblocks and more like stepping stones. When you realize this, the frustration that comes out turns into insight, and then you start seeing your experiences in a whole new light. So therefore, ever feel like you're kind of fallen off your path or keeps getting stuck in the same frustrating cycles, that's usually then a sign you're repeating an important lesson. But don't worry, you're not doing anything wrong here. So let's not use any moral compass of right or wrong. It just means that there is something deeper for you to learn, something deeper for you to uncover. So ask yourself, what difficulties keep repeating in my life? What strengths have emerged from overcoming them? So your life isn't, just some tiny hiking trail where you can get lost, right? Think of your blueprint, your life as a massive multi-lane highway. You get to choose how you travel. That's what we call free will, cruising in the fast lane, or you can take the scenic route if you like that, or you can even pull over in between to just take rest. So no matter how you go about in your life, you'll always reach the destination, right? So the question is, how do you want to make yourself feel? How do you want the journey to feel? Some parts are smoother and some are bumpier, but ultimately, every choice brings its own lessons and insights. Are we paying attention to those? So, if you don't learn what you need to in order to move forward in this life, then you run the risk of having to repeat those lessons and challenges again and again, either in this lifetime or sometimes in the next life. The beautiful thing is you have your own personal travel guide, travel guides with you. Okay, you have the whole, as I said, battalion of people who are nudging you, who are telling you what to do. Uh, all the time along your journey, you have this blueprint because they know your blueprint more than you do consciously. So, you remember that, believe that you have your own personal travel guides, who are your spirit guides, traveling with you all along your way, acting like some sort of a divine GPS. So, connecting to your blueprint now allows you to navigate more easily with less bumps, or at least allows you to understand more about the why you're hitting those bumps in the first place. So, why not make it easier for yourself and tap into your blueprint now? Now, how do we understand and align with our blueprint is could be the question that you might have. So, if you want deeper insights into your blueprint, understand what the purpose is, etc., and more information on your blueprint, there are tools available to you, if I can call them so. You can tap into tools like Akashic Records. Some of us may have that intuition and we may be able to download information from this Akashic Records, or some people choose to take help, support from psychic mediums, spiritual mediums who can help you read your Akashic Records. What are these Akashic Records? Well, that's the quantum field where all the information there ever was, is, and ever will be stored. So these records hold all the information about your soul's journey and can help you see how your past actions influence your current reality and how certain things come on your way, etc. Now, the other tools that you have include hypnosis. Here, I'm a hypnotherapist myself, so doing a hypnosis session also help you answer some of the unanswered questions that you have in life. And I've helped many people who come up with questions. And when you are under hypnosis in that trance state, many responses, many solutions and answers come from yourself, your subconscious mind, and that can be incredibly, incredibly helpful. The other thing that all of us can do on a regular basis is self reflection. Look at your natural inclinations. Understanding your natural tendencies, interests, and life challenges can really reveal your swadharma and soul's purpose. So ask yourself, what activities make you feel the most alive? What comes naturally to you? What difficulties keep repeating in your life? And what strengths have emerged by addressing those difficulties, and how have you overcome them? And then living in alignment is what I would recommend. In conclusion, what feels meaningful to you? Yeah, where can you contribute to the world in a way that also fulfills you, following ethical principles, selfless service, like seva, we say, or spiritual disciplines help refine the soul blueprint as you play that along. So, by tuning into Blueprint, you gain immense wisdom that makes your journey through life clearer, smoother, meaningful, purpose driven, and more aligned with your highest path. Wish you all the very best. And thank you for watching this video.